go. So we got other guys, Eric here, and just like the video suggests, we got a little For Honor beta review. Matt's just getting ready to put his little headset on there.
Matt D here, grown children, coming at you live from the Lesbian Warehouse.
The lesbian warehouse.
The lesbian warehouse.
Oh, I guess that sounds better than the throne room.
Honor.
I guess that's
a huge honor to be back on your channel, buddy.
Yeah,
You're back.
So we got a nice little review going on for Honor beta. I think did it come out today or did it come out yesterday?
The beta came out, or the beta for console came out today. It's actually been on alpha on the computer for a bit. The full game doesn't launch until actually February 14th. So
yeah, of all things, around Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, of all weird things too.
A fighting murder game on Valentine's Day. Nothing says
like
let's get romantic. Yeah. Then let's choke each other a little bit, and then we'll play some video games.
I'm gonna chop your head off, and then we'll play some video games, and then I'll choke you for real. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's good. That's getting graphic.
A little. But yeah, I've been having a good time with this game so far. A few complaints, but we'll address those at the end there. But we'll start with the pros. I mean, very nice graphics. I like the, very nice graphics, though they don't necessarily make a great game, but they look really great. Even all the landscapes look really nice. The fact that they've integrated the Knight world, the Viking world, and the Samurai world all into one makes it very nice.
They really did do a good job of creating their own universe with different historical figures, and I think they've done a great job with that.
I like that too.
The maps are well placed.
Yeah, the maps are nice. They feel big, but they're also very nice in size. So like how I'm doing right now, putting up Dominion, it's a big map. But like when you do the 1 versus 1 duels, the maps are very small. It's right there for you and everything like that. So they really do a good size, proportionally putting the maps out proportionally.
Yes.
I've noticed that.
I really like how they placed the map. So, like you're saying Dominion, it's very linear, but at the same time, there's different branches to get to the different objective points.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Like you have B on the ground, C is lower on the ground, and what the hell is? Did you have a plane go by? What was that?
Yes, we live near the airport.
Oh, fantastic. That's always, nice cameo, 10 out of 10, nice cameo by the airplane. Way to go. Way to fucking go.
10 out of 10, American Airlines ruining a video game.
Yep, it's been nice. This game's pretty cool because you get to choose 3 factions. You get to choose Vikings, Samurai, or Knight, and then afterward, it doesn't matter which faction you choose, which piles up to one of these things for me where it doesn't even, choices you make that don't even fucking matter, because afterwards you can still play as a Viking, a Knight, or a Samurai, which is kind of to me perpetually confusing, because I'm a Viking, I shouldn't be able to play as a Samurai, but that's okay, and I'm getting to a game right now, so as you can see, the graphics are visually stunning. We're doing Dominion, where I gotta take over points, so it's pretty much just like domination. I'm gonna destroy these guys right here, smack this guy up. Okay, there's an actual fucking player right there in front of me, smacking me up right now.
So it's right now like Dominion is like a capture control session. It's fighting mixed with MOBA. It's very nice. 4-on-4 PvP, or you can do 4 versus AI.
Yeah, all these game modes on here.
Well, why just 4-on-4? Keeps it balanced.
Yeah, it keeps it very balanced. Keeps it easy. I mean, if you did like a 7-on-7 with actual people plus all the chaos that's going on, I don't think it'd be chaotic and there wouldn't be anything going on. Which is the other cool thing too, is if you're feeling like you're not going up to snuff against actual other players, you can play the AI. Though the AI can just as challenging as an actual player, depending on what character you play as. And as you saw earlier, on mine, I had the character select, and there's 9 here total: 3 Vikings, 3 Knights, and 3 Samurai. So you get Steel, Oh, I just lost the point. You guys get steel. That's like the currency, and it's steel, I believe. I think it was steel.
Yep, steel's the in-game currency, which unfortunately are microtransactions in this.
Yeah, which, you know, you are the biggest fucking fan of microtransactions of all time.
I fucking hate microtransactions.
So,
they can suck my small Italian dick.
Yeah. Microtransactions are not fun. Yeah, that's fine. I swear now. It's fine. We're really gonna get the point across here with this. But yeah, the game's fun, but the problem I've had with playing against other players, like in the team deathmatch setting, which is 4v4, is that you sit there, me and this guy were 2v playing against 2 other people, and he just freaking hightailed it on me and let me handle 2 people, which, if pretty much we're trying to face 2 people in this game, it's like actual players, not like little Dominion people. It's pretty much death. You're gonna get tooled on. You're not gonna be able to stop any of the attacks coming your which way, because you're gonna be trying to put that right joystick left or right, and oh my god, this teammate actually revived me. Holy hell. There's a nice guy on here somewhere. So that's good. So let's get into the pros and cons of this game, and then we can end this out. Matt, pros for you?
Pros, visually and audially, it's very pleasing. It really falls in the same line as the new Star Wars Battlefront. Visually, it's great. It's not up there to par, but visually it is still nice to look at. The armor and the weapons.
Oh, look at that. Recover connection, please wait. Look at that.
Looks beautiful. That's going to be one of my cons coming up.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
The landscape looks absolutely wonderful. The sounds of the swords clinking, the sheaths of the weapons, the yelling, the battles themselves, very great. Kind of feels like I'm in a fun movie. The gameplay, once you learn it, the controls are actually fairly simple enough. It can get complicated, but I feel that would be anything in the heat of battle.
Yeah, the controls feel like a very rock, paper, scissors shoot to me, you know, like up, left, right, you know, rock, paper, scissors kind of feel.
Exactly, and that's where the skill comes in. I mean, eventually you're going to have to start learning how to read the other opponents, but at the same time, that comes with any game. But I do like it. It's simplistic, but at the same time, it does have that skill curve that you're going to have to use.
Yeah.
The customization is nice. It's not fully fledged out as I would totally like, but it's nothing to shake. It's pretty good. It's not great, but it's good. Makes me happy.
Yeah. Pros for me are pretty much, I like the controls. They're very simplistic. The tutorials was very easy to learn. So to learn the controls, and you can practice as much as you want in the tutorial too, which was very nice. A lot of games are like, okay, you did this, and we're gonna move on to the next best thing. But this one, it was very nice to see, like, okay, like you're gonna learn how to do this dodge, and then if you're not really okay, you did it, but if you feel like uncomfortable, here's more to do. You know, here's how to do it again and again until you got really comfortable. Which I feel the controls are very simplistic, and it's very nice to see that, like, depending on who you are, like, I'm being a big Viking, if I do a roll, he's slow rolling, you know? He's not going very far, but, like, a samurai, when you roll with him, he fucking rolls and flies, like, halfway down the hill. It's very nice. Other pros for me is the graphics are, like I said, and you said as well, they're visually stunning. I mean, the grass moves, like, you see the wind and the grass moves, and the towers, and people dying on the battlefield, and all that. It's very nice. The reward system is pretty cool, where you can get more gear, though the gear, you know, doesn't really change to me. I mean, the only other, like, things to me that I've noticed that changed are, like, when you get, like, for right now, let's say, for instance, I just got a tangram shaft, that will change the actual shaft look of my axe, and, you know, it changes the, you know, the cooldown reduction and revenge mode defense and things like that, things that you learn in the game. So that's pretty cool. Things that are also pretty cool, like you said, the shouting, the yelling, the music, just the sounds of feeling actually like on a battlefield, or just the sounds of like dueling like a sword versus an axe. It's very nice as well. So let's move on to cons and we'll finish this out.
Alright, well, my big con so far is the matchmaking. I understand this game's just in beta right now, but with it being so close to launch, they really need to knuckle down on the matchmaking. Currently,
Yeah.
I was playing a game, and I got kicked from the game. And it's not my internet. I have 300 megabytes per second internet. I have top-of-the-line internet that Cox can provide. It's not my internet, but what I read in an article is the big thing in alpha was when the host leaves the game just, that's it, kaput. And that was a big thing about Battlefront that they suffered from in the beginning, and Overwatch suffers when you're doing the competitive mode, is when a couple people leave, everyone has to leave.
Yeah.
Now I'm having trouble just getting into a game. It's saying matchmaking not working. That's pissing me off. So matchmaking they really need to fix on.
Yeah, I agree with you
another
there
con
with
is,
the matchmaking. Definitely with the matchmaking.
I would have liked I would have liked a little bit more expansion on the customization. I mean, yeah, you could customize when it comes to your sword. You can customize, say, the hilt, the blade, and the guard. But at the same time, why can't I have, say, engrams on my sword? Say something like Lord of the Ringy, where, you know, Aragon on his sword had the sketches, or on Sting had the runes, stuff like that. Yeah. That would have been nice. The hilts maybe, you know, have different leather markings or little accessories, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the armor color schemes I wish was a little bit more fleshed out, that I could choose like individual pieces of armor, because currently you only could choose a color scheme, and you can't really do much with that. It's just a color scheme, and that's a little irksome. So that's just a minor complaint. I mean, like I said, the customization is okay. Just wish it was a little bit more fleshed out. Another thing that really just bothers me about the game, you have to be online to play it.
Yep.
You have to be online. And that's becoming, unfortunately, a common trend in the video game world. You have to be online to play these games, and there's really no couch multiplayer, you know? Where you can just sit down with a friend. Like, right now, currently, Mikhail and I only have the 2 consoles, one Xbox and one PlayStation, and if we want to play together, we're going to have to switch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And also, my biggest complaint, there's only the 3 factions. There's the Samurai, the Vikings, and there is the Knights. I would have liked another 2. Really, it made the world a little bit bigger, say like PlanetSide 2. You know, I understand the 3 factions, but I would have liked, say, like, an Undead faction, or, right now I'm drawing a blank, but again,
like Mongolians.
You know,
goddamn like, Mongolians break down my shoe wall.
Or say the Egyptians. I think it would have been really cool to play as an Egyptian warrior in this game.
Or even like a Greek, you know, the Greeks would have been pretty cool, or something, you know?
Yeah, say like the Spartans. So those are my biggest complaints. I mean, the microtransactions, yeah, I could, you know, whine about, but at least they give you a chance to earn silver through dailies and different events. Yeah. Or, I'm sorry, steel.
Steel, yeah.
So microtransactions, you know, whatever. The DLC, I'm curious of what the DLC could be.
Hopefully with the DLC it's gonna be like another faction or something. That'd be nice. At least, you know.
I see it just being different characters.
Or different maps.
For the factions. Yeah, and I just hope they don't gouge you with it. That's all.
Yeah.
But my biggest complaint really is the matchmaking, and if this is gonna be a primarily multiplayer game, they really need to fix the matchmaking.
Yes. So cons for me are definitely the matchmaking, like you said. I won't stress on that too much. You pretty much nailed it. But I mean, being this close to launch, I mean, launch is on Tuesday the 14th, and today is Thursday the 9th, and that's not a lot of, you know, that's a lot, you know, that's not a lot of time. I mean, they need to fix that for sure. Hopefully they do. Like you said, also the only 3 factions. I wish at least there was for me, I'd like to see 2 more. And everything, just like you said, just because, just to have a little, like, you know, you're gonna get bored playing as the same 9 people. So, the other thing I don't like is the only online play. There's none of that. There's unfortunately no couch play, which sucks, because then you and your buddy's gonna have to switch off. But also, I mean, it would have been nice for them to like put a besides the nice intro video that they put on this, I would like to see them at least give us like a nice campaign explaining as to why these guys are fighting each other. Who's that crazy like lady that was talking and says she's like the goddess? A little bit of a like single player experience just to be like, hey, this is why this is going on. I mean, these guys have been at war for, like, according to the video, they've been at war for 1,000 years, and there's really no explanation as to why. Like, how did that why did that earthquake bring what it did? And oh shit, I got 3 on 1 here, not good. Other cons are like you said, just the online play itself. That's never fun, and that's just the cruel reality of what's going on with a lot of games, is that there's just only online play. Another complaint too that I don't like is I felt like the fact that I picked the Vikings and I can still play as like a knight or a samurai. It's weird to me because I feel like, hey, if you're a Viking, you should just play as a Viking. And that I shouldn't be sitting here. I mean, right now I'm playing as a Viking, but I mean, I shouldn't, like earlier when I was sitting here getting wins for the faction war, I was getting wins faction war as a freaking samurai, and I don't think that's right. I think they should have at least given more characters, at least 6 per faction, to kind of counterbalance each one of them. Kind of like how Overwatch does with all the characters, like, you know, Tracer has her kind of, like, her counter is Sombra, and such and such and such and such. So, the other thing too is, the other thing I don't like is the microtransactions, because a lot of people will end up probably spending a lot on Steel, probably to get as much stuff as humanly possible, and try to, like, pretty much have, like, the best character they can right before, like, right at launch, and that's kind of crap to me. Because if you look at Overwatch and you look at the microtransactions of buying the loot crates, it doesn't do anything besides just give you the costumes and the voice lines and things like that. But that's a whole different story. We can't compare everything to Overwatch and everything like that. So those are my cons.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to microtransactions, I think Blizzard showed the best way to do it.
Yeah, they made the updates freeze and everything. You know, I mean, we're on the Year of the Dragon for that. You know, it's nice to see, like, hey, yeah, cool, you're gonna buy these, like, microtransactions, but we're gonna reward you with, like, a new map, a new character, for free, like, no big deal. Like, not sit here and, like, how, okay, I'm gonna buy these, like, buy this thing of steel, oh god, I'm getting destroyed, buy this thing of steel, and then, at the same time, you bought the Season's Pass, and then you're getting this and everything. I just don't like to feel like my wallet's being just kind of destroyed from within for a game and everything. Like, I don't want this to feel like at launch to, like, that's my worry, that this game isn't gonna feel complete like Battlefield, like EA did with Battlefield and everything. Battlefront, a lot of hype. This game has a lot of hype. Yeah, you know, this is the thing, this game's got a lot of hype, and I don't want this to have a lot of hype and then feel incomplete. So, with that being said, we'll end that there with the cons. So that is it. That is my review. What do you want to give it for a score, buddy? I mean, this is just the beta, so.
From what there is,
Jesus, got killed.
I'm gonna give the game a 5. I know I do that a lot. I give a lot of games 5 out of 10 on betas.
Yeah.
But this is, to me, not a $60 game. But I wouldn't mind paying $30 for it.
Yeah,
like, if this game, once it comes down to it, I wouldn't mind paying $30.
See, I'm gonna give the game at least a I'm gonna give the game a 5 as well. I know it's a beta, you're looking at everything because it's not, the beta's not complete, but I feel like this is what we're probably gonna get at launch, being so close to launch. I feel that they're gonna have troubles right at launch with the matchmaking, and they're gonna have a lot of people pretty upset that they're waiting for this game, and they're gonna have to realize it's online only, and that's gonna probably deter a lot of people away from the game, because a lot of people don't really have online, and they don't want that whole online only experience and everything. So just a 5, and I'm pretty curious as to see how this game's gonna do at launch. So with that being said, I am Crown the Eric, coming at you live and exiting from now the throne room. And this is my buddy Matt D, and I'll let Matt D do his thing.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching Crown the Ark, and when you're done watching Crown the Ark, please go to youtube.com/grownchildren and check all of my awesome fun content I have on that channel. It means the absolute world to me. While you're there, feel free to hit that subscribe button.
And that being said, make sure you smash the thumbs up button on this video. Hit that subscribe button. I'm up to 52 subscribers, so that is 48 subscribers to go till I get to 100. And when I get to 100, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So share,
woo!
Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, woo is right. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Have a good night.